And growing up, did you have any inspirations that you got to meet since you got famous yourself?
So many of them.
Who's one person that really made an impact?
50 Cent.
And how was it like meeting 50 Cent for the first time?
It was amazing, just a genuine relationship.
My last question. Do you think there's one quote that has changed your life?
Loyalty is not just a word, it's a lifestyle.
Can you express on that? How does that relate to your life?
It means that loyalty is being loyal to someone, right? So you can't just say it like a word. You have to make it a lifestyle. So you show people that you care about them.
And where can I
Looking at this video right here, this don't look like no boss right here. Big Meech, I mean, being the kingpin, the legendary kingpin that we know he is. He looking like a real life worker in this video right here. He don't look like no big boss right here, not at all. He looking like a groupie almost. And you know, it's crazy because, you know, Rick Ross had to have known this was checkmate right here. He knew exactly. I mean, look at these T-shirts he got on right here. I mean, look, he got his name on. He got Big Key. Rick Ross got Big Key on his shirt, right? And what is Big Meech over here got? He got Rick Ross name on his shit right here. And we know they about to throw this big ass concert, Welcome Home for Big Meech. All these named rappers, Lil Baby, Payroll Giovanni. They all doing a welcome home concert now for what looks to be like a rat, though. That's crazy work. But we're going to get into this video right here, and we're going to talk about where does Lil Meech's loyalty really lie? Because right now everybody's focused on Rick Ross and 50 Cent and Big Meech, right? The whole little beef. But Lil Meech is a casualty of war when it comes down to it. I think one thing that's being forgotten about this whole ordeal right now is Lil Meech, right? Lil Meech himself is the son of Big Meech. And Lil Meech plays Big Meech in the show BMF. And it's crazy because the same thing that took away his father, you know what I mean? BMF is putting him on the map now, though, right? BMF, the series, is putting Lil Meech and has put Lil Meech on the map. And you can argue with me about that down in the comments because we don't know Lil Meech from nothing more than that. And we owe that credit to 50 Cent because out of 50 Cent got the rights from Big Meech, as we've seen in Big Meech's jail letters. We've seen through his jail letters that he praised 50 and said nobody has done anything for him and his family like 50 Cent. None of these entertainers, none of these sports players, and that includes Officer Ricky, right? So with that being said, we know that Lil Meech went through 2 years of acting, right? For him to be preparation and be game tight, to be able to deliver the BMF series and play, you know, his father throughout the whole series, right? And that's on the grace of 50, getting all the deal put together, being a stand-up person to be able to do this for, you know, the Meech family, right? But yet, here's Lil Meech now. Lil Meech is torn, right? He hasn't made any comments. We ain't seen nothing, but, you know, hypothetically speaking, where y'all think Lil Meech's loyalty lies at right here? Here go your father, Big Meech, right? Been in prison majority of your life, right? Whole time he been motherfucking in contact with you through a 15-minute phone call here, a visit on the weekend there, and then here you go, you got 50 Cent, who's kind of over the last few years, you know, played a fathership type of role to you. You know what I mean? He's put you in position and your dad to win. And you know, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, your father is your father is your father is your DNA is who you part of, the whole nine, right? But here's this man, 50 Cent, now that your father is beefing with. Why is your father beefing with 50 Cent though, right? Why you don't think that Big Meech thought about his son before he went ahead and did this deal with Rick Ross? You know, because like there's no way you can argue for Big Meech and say that Big Meech don't know, you know what I mean, the issue with Rick Ross and 50 Cent. There's no way around that, you know what I mean? And he looking like, you know, Big Meech looking like a groupie in the motherfucking Rick Ross shit right there, right? Sexy red. He can't wait to get some sexy red, right? Motherfucking. So, you know, I don't know. For me, looking on the outside, looking in, you know, I think he's a casualty of war. So you have two options right here. You could side with 50 Cent, who can continuously progress your career and help you out and so forth. But 50 Cent unfollowed Lil Meech. So 50 Cent basically just closed the door on him from what we looking in and seeing that he closed the door on Lil Meech and said, you know, if it's fuck him, it's fuck you too, basically, right? You part of him and that. So basically, Big Meech, fucked it up for Lil Meech in that sense right there. He fucked up any opportunity or anything else that he could have pursued, you know what I mean, through 50 Cent's coattail or help or however you want to word it. But does that matter at all? I mean, what do y'all think? Because I mean, now Big Meech on, right? He home. We see him today. Now he ain't even worried about 50 Cent calling him a ratch or big. What is he? 50 Cent calling him Big Screech now, right? Big Screech. This motherfucker 50 petty, right? So he ain't even worried about it. He opening up Jordan packages. You know what I mean? Big Meech is just worried about getting back to the money and motherfucking having this welcome home concert and all that shit right there. He ain't worried about it. He free from jail. Why should he though, right? You got money and you free from jail. What else matters now though, right? At this age, what else matters? Does your legacy really matter? Does your name in the streets? Clearly it doesn't, because now that name and that legacy is tarnished. How 50 comes back and plays, we'll never know. But you would think though, knowing that 50 done helped your son get out that gun case in the airport, your motherfucking, all the shit that 50 did, there'd be some kind of loyalty though, right? And I see people in the comments and I see some other content and they like, think 50 in the wrong for thinking that Big Meech owe him anything. That's the same shit Rick Ross was talking, right? Officer Ricky, you know what I mean? Don't nobody owe you nothing. But for motherfuckers that be so street in a penitentiary dude like Meech, a street dude, like loyalty is there. It's a core ingredient. That's it goes without saying. But it lets you know how far in time we really are, though, right? It lets you really know that motherfucking at the end of the day, times really have changed. The morale and ethics of all of stand-up, real, and the definition of real is blurred now, you know what I mean? Anything goes out here. Anything could be real, because at one point in time, being real meant you had integrity, and that meant you had some loyalty to those who really looked out for you and did right by you. But in today's world, nah, what's good is bad, and what's bad is good. And this is end-time prophecy. We can argue that shit in the comments. I don't care. Let's talk about it, because Lil Meech right here is in the middle, and I don't think his dad never gave him a forethought about how making that contract with Rick Ross and getting played out of his position like that. Because ultimately, Big Meech played himself out of his position, in my opinion, right there by fucking with Rick Ross, and Rick Ross is playing checkmate with him. He a pawn on this game right here. He a pawn. Rick Ross think he the biggest boss of them all now behind this. He got Big Meech, the legendary Big Meech. Pawned him, use him as a pawn right there to get at 50 and shoot them shots, because he know how much deep-seated hatred he has towards Rick Ross. That's a whole nother story. But I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what the world think at large, right? Because, seeing Big Meech, he said that loyalty is a lifestyle. That's what Big Meech was signing his letters, right? Loyalty is a lifestyle. So where would the loyalty be at, though? Y'all tell me in the comments, where would the loyalty be with Lil Meech? Will it be with 50 Cent? Or is it going to be with Big Meech? Y'all let me know down in the comments below. And if you made it this far in the video, show a little love. Hit me with a young like. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.
Doing what? I get paid to snitch now. Nigga, it's really classified. I can't even really talk about this shit, my nigga.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you because you my boy. But don't fuck with me. You see what I did to Roger. You seen what I did to Roger. 40 years.
He had 40 years?
40 years. Bitch, you didn't want to sign that plea? 40 years.
Dang.
Don't fuck with me. 40 and up, what you get with me.
Bro, you happy about giving people
Nigga,
that
you know how much motherfucking money they gave me for that?
How much?
$200.